Hello everybody. In this video, I'm going to explain how to make exam in OCS of Alatoo International University. In this video, for demonstration, I'm going to use OCS learning course that I have already in my system. I assume that you also have your course in OCS for making exam. I have divided into 5 steps the whole process for creating exam. First step, you have to create questions. Next, create and set up a quiz. Set up settings overrides if it's necessary. Adding questions to the quiz. And to get results of quiz. In this video, we will discuss with you how to create questions in OCS. In OCS, all questions stores in question bank of the course. In order to open your question bank of the course, on the right top of course main screen, click to the gear icon and select More option. On the Open page, click the question bank. In the question bank page, you can see the list of the questions by the category. In my case, I have one question with the name Capital of Kyrgyzstan in my default category. Always prefer to use categories for grouping your questions. Otherwise, you can confuse yourself when you are adding questions to your quiz or exam. For managing categories, click Categories. On the Open page, you can manage the existing categories. As well, you can add a new category. In order to add a new category, go to the Add Category option and fill the form. First, select the parent category for your new category. In my case, I'm going to select Unit 2 category as parent category. Fill the name of the new category and click Add Category button. I have successfully created my new Hard Questions category as a subcategory of my Unit 2 category. There are several ways for creating the questions in OCS. First way, by manually. As well, there are options to import questions from file with different formats. In this video, I'm going to explain manual way and importing from icon format. Let's start with manual. Let me go back to questions. In the question page of the question bank, click Create a New Question button. How you can see, there are a lot of question types you can add in OCS. I'll show you in this video how to add a question with type as multiple choice and essay. Let's start with multiple choice question and click Add. On the Open window, let's fill the form. The question name that you can see here needs for listing your questions in the question bank. Let's fill the question name. Write the question. You can leave default mark as 1 for now. Feedback is also optional. In the Answers menu, you can fill the choice for answering. Each choice with their options should be filled into that blocks. If you need more choices, you can add more blocks with this button. Let's fill my choices. In the grade option, you can set the grade for each choice. By default, it is none. That means 0 point. In my case, the correct answer is Bishkek. Let me set the grade for choice Bishkek as 100%. That means 100% of my question mark or question point. You can also set half correct answers and give optional feedback for that answer. Even you can set the negative points for some choices. You don't have to fill all blocks that appear on your page. For example, I left the choice 5 block blank. Click Save Change to save the question. With green color mark my question that I have created. To preview the question, click Edit. Click Preview. That's how students see the question on their quiz or exam. Students see the feedback on the right side of choice, and the mark for this question can see on the left side of question. Let's now create essay type question now. Fill the question name, write the question, click Save Change to save the question. Essay questions types will not be marked automatically by OCS. The teachers can mark it manually. About how to mark the questions we will see in the future videos. Now let's talk about how to import the questions from ICANN format file. With ICANN format, you can import the multiple choice questions easily, but you cannot set up half correct answers, and you cannot add some feedback to answers or choices. ICANN format file is actually text document file that contains questions written with some rules. Let's create new text document file. For that, in Windows operating system, press right mouse button on the desktop. On the new option, select text document. The file name can be anything. Let's open the file with any text editor program. Let's look now to rules to write questions in ICANN format. The first rule, write the question only on the first line. Second rule, write each variant in single line with variant indicator. Put correct answers indicator to the last line of question with answer keyword. There is important thing. Write answer keyword with all capital letters with column sign in the end of keyword. Like an example. After each question, put at least one blank line, and always prefer to save the file with UTF formatting. Let's now write two questions to my file with these rules. On the first line, we should write the question text, and it must be only on the first line. For example, if you have the question like this, if you write the question like this, it will of course incorrect. I think one of the disadvantages of ICANN format that we cannot put a new line. Like this will be the correct way to write this question. Now let's write variants by rules 2 and 3. I'm going to write first indicators of variance. My question is ready. Now let me put answer key. By using the first and fifth rules, I'm going to put my answer key. In my case, the correct answer is B. And the last rule says to save the file with UTF encoding. For demonstrating why we need to save the file with UTF encoding, let me quickly write one more question. There is important thing. When you use Cyrillic alphabet, the indicator always must be Latin. For saving with UTF encoding, click File, Save As. On the opened window where encoding, select UTF-8. And click Save. Now let me save the same file with different encoding. Click Save. How you can see, we get some question signs for our Cyrillic alphabet. Same as we can get some errors for our signs while importing the question to OCS. For example, for double quote signs. Let's now import the questions in my file to OCS. In question bank page, click Import, select icon format, and in general option you can select category to import. Click to choose a file button and choose the file that you created. Click Import. Now we have imported two questions successfully. Let's open questions page to check our input. Two questions successfully imported. Importing with other file formats we will discuss in future videos. As well, other steps for creating exam also I will publish on next videos. Thank you for your attention.